And well, good evening again, Shima Girls. Hope you ladies are doing excellent. Well, today I am going to share this amazing Shima Girl letter. Okay, the young lady wanted me to share this letter with you ladies, by the way. So I am more than eager to do so, and I'm very humbled by the suggestion. I really truly sincerely enjoy reading her letter. It's kind of long, but I love kind of long letters because this Shima girl went into some good details regarding her trials and error regarding her journey to a longer fairy tale mythical hair. And that's why I want to share this letter with you ladies so that you can see that our Shima girls do go through trials and errors before they finally reach success. This is so you will understand that success does not happen overnight, but it does happen. Okay, so that is the gist of the letter, and I cannot wait to start reading it for you ladies. And hopefully, you ladies will also be inspired by this letter by one of our very own Shima girls. Okay, so here goes. Dear Shima, my name is Karen and I am 28 years old. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I have so much to tell you, and I'm so excited to write this letter. Where do I begin, Shima? Well, first, I want to say I am a Shima girl, and I have been for about 4 months now, and that is where my hair journey began. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my hair's history. I have two sisters, and growing up, our mom took good care of our hair. We had the neatest, not a hair out of place hairstyles. She washed and conditioned our hair regularly, kept our hair in cornrows, and when it grew longer, we graduated to ponytails and straightening combs. I can remember being as young as 10 years old, receiving compliments about my hair from my friends. Throughout the years, my mom faithfully greased our scalps. Yeah, I know, grease. My hair grew and became thicker, and the compliments continued throughout middle school. In seventh grade, I got my first relaxer. At this time, I was 12 and my hair was a little past shoulder length. My mom told us beforehand that if we get a relaxer, it would make our hair lay down like that of a white girl, even when we wet it in the shower. We were like, really, mom? Wow, I want that. In the beginning, everything was fine. My hair continued to do well. But I would later realize that swimming classes throughout middle school and high school would take its toll on my hair. I noticed breakage, and looking back on it now, I know it was from the chlorine and using my curling iron too excessively. Luckily, my mom was good about getting rid of our split ends. When I graduated high school in June of 2001, my hair was shoulder length, but it was not as thick. When I started college in October 2001, I had a bowl cut. It was like to the bottom of my chin. That was one school ID I was not rocking. During college, I started wearing cornrows with extensions for the very first time and using African Pride braid spray, and those two things allow my hair to thicken and grow back a little past shoulder length again. I wanted to get individual braids, so I let my sister put them in, and she did a great job, but she didn't get a chance to finish them. So the middle section of my hair was left in cornrows. I thought it was okay because I could just cover the middle with the surrounding braids. Big mistake. Let me tell you why, Shima. I left these braids in for 2 months, thinking the longer I leave them in, the more my hair would grow. Well, on top of leaving the braids in that long, I went swimming, and when I decided to take them out and wash my hair, the middle section where the cornrows were was fused together. A completely matted nightmare. I was so scared, and there was no saving it. I told my mom to just cut it off, and I was left with about 1.5 inches of new growth. Thankfully, the front part of my hair was long enough to cover it. No one besides my mom and sisters ever knew. Well, when my hair grew back from that setback, I started going to Phillips Pelushi for more relaxing, and my first experience was great. My hair was thick, healthy, and no split ends. I would get compliments at work asking, "Hey Karen, is that your hair?" It was still shoulder length basically, and they were asking me if it was mine. I think I went back to Philip Pelushi 2 or 3 more times, and by the end, I realized it was costing too much. My hair was shedding a lot, and it was getting thin again. I had never experienced shedding that was on my hands, in the sink, and on the bathroom floor. I decided no more relaxers for me. They're breaking my hair off. So I decided to go natural. It wasn't a big deal for me because I knew I could wear cornrows and I still had my straightening combs. Well, as it turns out, I was getting my braids done too tight to the point where the middle was breaking off, and one time I could not sleep on them, and I had to go back to the natural salon and get the girl to loosen them up. For 2 years after that, I went on hair recovery. No weave in my hair, and my hair bounced back. Okay, so then she goes on. The letter is pretty long. I'm gonna try to read as much as I can so that you ladies can also enjoy the letter as much as possible. She's saying here that in March of 2006, she finally graduated from college and she was completely natural. Okay, so she also decided to get her first sew in. It was nice. It kept her scalp well oiled. I mean, she kept her scalp well oiled, but then she caught pneumonia and was in bed for 7 weeks. Okay, so then she decided to take the sewing out. The back cornrow was matted so bad that she had to cut it off, and she was left with about 3 inches of hair in the very back. Oh my God, did someone say deja vu? Oh boy. Setbacks, ladies. These are the setbacks. Okay, this is real life here. So, okay, so fast forward to March of 2012. And, she says she was seriously wondering why her hair completely stayed the same length. She thought to herself, I take hair vitamins, I don't use any heat, I try to eat as healthy as I can and drink water. Maybe it's because I have not had any braids in my hair for years now, and they make my hair grow. In the back of my mind, I even thought, well, maybe I am not meant to have long hair. I wonder how many other black women out there think the same thing. My mom always says how her hair doesn't grow. Maybe this is it for me. Shoulder length. Shoulder length, the stereotypical length. Growing up, my mom would always say her hair doesn't grow. The only time my mom's hair was at shoulder length is whenever she had a jerry curl. Either she would get tired of them or they would not take, so she would cut her hair off and start from scratch. She would say, well, my mom had long ponytails down past her behind when she was little. She used to sit on them, and my dad had a nice braid. I wonder why I didn't get any of their hair. She said how the kids in school would tease her, saying, why is your hair so short, Churl? I started searching for a more powerful hair vitamin. Okay, so she got into the hair vitamin bandwagon here. Do you ladies understand that I don't necessarily believe in hair vitamins, because that's like, that's like a medical thing, and I don't really like taking things internally just to make your hair grow. Okay, so she got into hair vitamins. However, it wasn't until I was looking at many great testimonials that led to various YouTube channels that I saw a video that was labeled Shima addresses black hair growth. I said, oh, what's this? Shima, I was so amazed at your video. The truth you were speaking about, the way the world views our hair. It was something I had never heard someone else publicly talk about before. Usually, those kinds of conversations are discussed among my family and me. Well, from there, I started watching as many of your videos as I could. I ordered your Shima oil and hairline cream. I also started sharing your videos with my sisters who live in Atlanta. I would say, Shima says, don't do that. Or Shima says, do this. She asked me if I was a Shima girl. I said, well, I guess I am a Shima girl. Okay, so she continues here. I had no idea that there were black women out there who make videos strictly dedicated to helping other black women achieve healthier, longer hair. I am amazed and grateful to God that He allowed me to come across your channel, Shima. Okay, I am extremely thankful for all of your efforts, Shima. I actually commented to your Shima's favorite protective styles video and you replied to me. I was so excited. I have been applying the knowledge that you have shared, and I am gaining healthier, longer hair. I am about 1.5 inches from armpit length, and when I started my journey, I got rid of my split ends, and that put me at collarbone length, which was 4 inches away from my armpit length. I have been taking care of my mom's hair for close to 3 months now, and she has gained crazy results. In the beginning of this year, I could barely grab her bangs to twist them, and now they are sitting on her chubby apple cheeks. She is so excited, Shima, and we're both in amazement at how long it took us to get to this point. Okay, this letter is almost at 2 pages already. In closing, I hope this letter reaches you, and I want to thank you, Shima, once more. God has blessed you with the intelligence and heart to do what you do. Thank you so much. You radiate such positivity, and you've given me the realization that black hair does grow to long fairy tale mythical names. I am motivated to do everything that is humanly possible to achieve extreme names as well, not only for myself but for my family too. With the help of God, I know this is possible. Thank you, and keep up the great work, Shima. Sincerely, your friend and Shima Girl, Karen. Well, ladies, I sincerely hope you got as much out of this letter as I did. This is so inspiring, and oh my God, and this is why I continue to do what I do to keep you ladies on the path to your own personal success towards, your own personal hair length goals. So you ladies will not give up. This is a woman of color just like us in the real world, going through hardships but as you see, she didn't give up. She didn't give up. And in my previous video, I was speaking about that. Do not give up. Don't ever give up. Shima girls never give up. And when we don't give up, this is the result. We make it, ladies. We make it. Okay. Well, that's it for right now, ladies. I'll be back soon to continue to keep you inspired and on your way to fairy tale mythical hair length dreams. Take care and God bless.